How much control should parents have over their child's education? As we head towards the Texas legislative session, different groups are making their case for how they think schools should operate. At the state capitol today, several conservative groups made their case for school choice. That is the policy that creates competition to traditional public schools with more magnet or charter campuses. Some advocates want public vouchers for private schools. The Texas Public Policy Foundation compared education to other industries like telephones. They say competition helped lead from rotary phones to smartphones.
We don't really know what education would look like today if there had been markets in place trying to meet consumer demands, trying to do what's best for kids.
Those advocates have a powerful ally. Incoming Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick campaigned on school choice, calling it a civil right and a moral right. Other education advocates say school choice takes limited resources away from other schools, meaning some students get better educations and others get worse schooling.
One example of school choice in Austin is the Ann Richards School for Young Women Leaders. Students at that all-girl public college prep school can choose courses in line with the type of career they want to pursue. There's a big push to get more women into STEM jobs. That's science, technology, engineering, and math. So how do you do it? Today, KXAN's Erin Cargile paid a visit to the Ann Richards School, where girls are cracking some complex codes.
Anticipation is building at the Ann Richards School for Young Women. Next week, all 764 students are joining millions of other girls across the world in the Hour of Code.
The Hour of Code is an opportunity for our girls to demythicize the idea that coding is difficult and not for girls.
Take it from these girls, you don't have to be a computer whiz to figure it out.
I'm the kind of person who has to reboot the computer like 3 or 4, even like 5 times.
Juniors Phoebe Martinez and Leah Sherman have learned a lot about it in their computer science class.
Now that I know what it is, I wish that I had started sooner.
When Zoe Talley hears coding has always been a male-driven field, her competitiveness comes out.
Why? Like, what's stopping women from doing it? Or like, what can we do to make it a more even playing field?
These three are ready for next week when their entire campus will get a taste of what they've been able to conquer and enjoy.
Maybe not get like the full experience, but just like dip your toes into that pool. Like it opens those doors. Maybe like some people might realize that they really like coding, and that gives them the opportunity to kind of try to explore a little bit more on their own.
In South Austin, Erin Cargile, KXAN News.
And big tech companies like Microsoft and Google are helping to sponsor this movement, and several Hour of Code websites offer free lessons for teachers and students. And that Hour of Code campaign is coming up next week. Last year it had some remarkable results. 15 million students worldwide learned an hour of code. Over 10 million girls took part. More girls tried computer science than in the last 70 years. And next week there are more than 2,300 schools planning to take part in the Hour of Code here in the state of Texas.